Hello there, world tankers. Welcome back to my videos. I am wot Blitz, and today I'm going over the Black Prince. The reason I wanted to talk about this tank was because of update 6.2. Now, what they did is they added very overpowered consumables to most of the British tanks, the heavy tanks at least, from tier 7 to tier 10. And these consumables range from, taking less damage, more hit points, to faster speed. And I really just want to talk about what they did to the Black Prince and how it affected it so greatly. Now, the Black Prince before 6.2 was sitting at a 55.97% win rate average for 1,500 people in the last 90 days on Blitz stars. Now, the statistics for the future aren't out yet because, of course, the update's only been out for like a week, but from what I've seen, and I've played a couple battles, because I saw somebody playing the Black Prince, and I remembered that the Black Prince was already a super strong vehicle on the verge of being overpowered because of the gun it had and the armor profile, which the gun pretty much is the same one as the FV421, which I made a video on previously. Now that gun has 3,000 damage per minute, and it has around 170 standard penetration, which is very good, especially for a tier 7. And the APCR has 241 mil of penetration, which means the APCR is pretty much good enough to get through any tier 8 vehicle you get stuck behind. Even a VK100, you'll easily penetrate through that lower plate in the cupola. However, I started to think about this vehicle more and more, and I decided to pick it up this morning and do a couple battles in it. And you're going to see 2 out of the, 5 battles I played in it, just as a little bit of an example of how broken this vehicle is right now. Now, the part that makes this tank overpowered is the consumables and the provisions. The tank was pretty good, but it wasn't overpowered, I'd say. But what they did is they gave it the speed buff, which makes it have, 50% more engine power, which will raise the top speed by 10 kilometers per hour for 15 seconds, which means that I'm able to go the same speed as the premium competition version of this vehicle. However, this tank has more armor than the premium variant, and it's got more hit points, and it's better overall, and it's, just a way better vehicle, because now you can use these consumables and go quicker, and not to mention you can take less damage with the consumable. You can also use the sandbag armor, which gives you an extra 200 hit points. It brings my hit points from 1540 to 1670. Now, if you don't know how many hit points that is, just to give an example, a KV4 has around 1,645 hit points at tier 8 when it's fully maxed out, which means that this vehicle here has more hit points than one of the toughest tier 8 heavies in the game. Now that's ridiculous, judging that this tank also has more damage per minute than pretty much any tier 8 medium in the game. Now, I don't know what Wargaming was thinking when they, released this consumable. You can see, oh, I missed the shot on that shoe, that's fine, I'll shoot my second shell. 2,600 damage, we managed to block 700, we still have an extra 600 to go in this battle. Pretty much the amount of hit points that this tank gains over an average tier 7 vehicle is a Tiger could shoot me 3 times and I'd be almost at the same hit points as the Tiger, which is just so stupid how many hit points this tank has and how good the gun is. Also, you can see it's not terrible at earning credits. I shot a couple APCR and I still managed to come positive. But let's get stuck into the second battle. Now, the second battle is on Canal, and Canal is a very tough map to run tanks if you don't know the map. Not to mention, I was the only tier 7 in this match, so I thought, yes, this would be the perfect match to see how well this tank can do and how it performs in battle. And I had a couple better matches in this one, but I just wanted to show you guys that you could literally run this vehicle like a tier 8 heavy and perform better than the tier 8 heavies. That's how overpowered I think this vehicle is now. Now, it's not Smasher overpowered, it's not Lupus overpowered, but I would rank it pretty high up that scale. It is just so broken against any other tier 7. Even tier 8 mediums really can't do anything to you if they try pushing on you. You out damage per minute them, you have better armor than them. This tank's actually very hard to flank as well because the turret traverse speed is pretty quick. The aiming time is very quick, and the tank can turn very quick. You can see, boom, aim right in, and I'm able to snap that shell right into the side of that low. And you're going to see a couple shots like that this game because this gun is super accurate. Again, come on, are we going to be able to get that Tiger 2? No, he just pushes up a little bit. But there is a Jagdtiger 88 pushing across over here. I want to be able to tap him once, so I'm going to aim in, boom, get the shot inside. We've already picked up 300 damage. Now, don't be fooled by this tank's low alpha. If you've played against these vehicles, you know that you really can't push on them from the front because those 160 alpha damage shots do start to add up after a while. You can see I've already picked up 500 damage. Like, if a Bat Chat was to push on you, like an AMX 1375, sure, it'll tap the 3 shells into you, but I'd say it has about, you know, 50% chance to penetrate all of its shots. So if the Bat Chat pushes on you and only pens 2 out of 3 of its shots, what's happening is while he's trying to aim at your weak spots and flank you and shoot at you, you're easily just tapping him over and over and over. And that's why I think the tank is just so overpowered. You can see here again, aim in. Unfortunately, we don't get that shot. But the low did miss us there, and I'm going to use this little piping here for my advantage, because this tank is so low down. I'm able to tap him once, able to tap him twice. Are we going to be able to get him a third time? Come on, pull back out. Unfortunately not. We aren't going to be able to get him a third time, but we've already taken another 300 hit points away from the enemy team, and now we have this Tiger 2 over here. We're going to tap him once. Are we able to get him again? Come on, pull out. Boom, again. Like, it's so stupid how broken this gun can be. And now I see the Jagdtiger 88 pushing on my T-34. He does miss him completely, and I'm going to be able to tap the shell right into the top because of this insane reload. And now we've picked up 1,400 damage. And we've also blocked 620, which is quite a bit. Now this Tiger 2's over here, and one of the only weaknesses I really find in this tank is that the side armor is not the strongest, and really wouldn't try and ricochet cells with the side armor. But again, that amazing aiming time, able to shoot right in the side of that Tiger, boom, snap that 44 before I fall down the mountain. And you can see my team is pretty much falling apart all around me, and I've got this ISU-152 who manages to shoot a shell right into the top of my tank. However, I'm not going to let that stop me because right now I still have 500 hit points. If I was not running the hit point buff right now, I would be dead. I wouldn't be dead like this instant, but I'd be sitting at around, 200 hit points. I would be dead right now. My vehicle would not be alive. Also, I put on the 20% less damage, which means that this Tiger is not going to kill us because of that. We should be dead right now. We should be dead because of the sandbag armor, and we should be dead because of the 20% if this was not on the vehicle. But because it is, we managed to survive. Tap the slow one more time. Yes, we do. 2842 damage. Are we going to be able to pull off this game? Let's hope so. But really, I should not have been able to survive this. You can see why I think this vehicle is overpowered. I was able to take out a full health, pretty much, Tiger 2 that rushed me. That's ridiculous. That Tiger 2 didn't even have a chance. You can see why this gun is so overpowered. It's just shell after shell goes in, and that low one to kill me. However, my RHM slams a shell right into the front of him, finishing him off for the battle, picking up 2,800 damage. We managed to block 940. We did lose credits because you saw me spam premium, but the main reason this tank loses credits is because of those provisions and consumables that cost so many credits to run. But if you don't run them, you're just not going to do as well. There's no point not to run them. You can see 25 shells fired. It's ridiculous how well this vehicle can do, and in my final opinion, I really think that this is overpowered. And as of right now, in the current state the tank is, if they don't change it, when the FV4201 comes back in the store, don't buy it. It's not worth it. This tank is 5 times better. However, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.